We wanted to build it ourselves because now, the feeling is different, you know? You know that you spend hours there building that, and you sleep on the bed that you build. The whole process was quite cool.
Hello, I'm Leonie and I'm from Switzerland.
Hi, I'm João, I'm Portuguese, and behind us it is our van. It's a Opel Movano
And its name is Bumblebee.
This video is sponsored by Dylan Magaster. Check out our new channel by clicking the link and be sure to subscribe.
In 2017 we went to Australia for 3 weeks, and we also traveled around in a van and really fell in love with that lifestyle. It got to us and we started looking for vans.
Yes.
We came across this one, Bumblebee, and we fell in love. We bought this one in, I guess, end of April 2018, and then we converted it.
So the cost of the van was around 10,000. We have a guarantee for 3 years. Leonie's father is a carpenter, so he helped us a lot with the wood. Everything we bought, like the fridge, the TV, I guess we spent more or less 2,000 something, 2,500 maximum. Our plan is to go back to Switzerland to work for a few months and then to come in the van again.
Yeah, and see where it takes us. We don't really have like a specific plan or so, but that's our rough plan for now, and then we're gonna see.
So this is our van, our Bumblebee. It is a Opel Movano from 2013. It had 110,000 kilometers. We are quite happy with it. It has AC, which was a plus for us. We have 3 front seats that we are quite happy with it also. Here in cockpit we didn't do really much. We still have the original cockpit. What we did, it was the installation of the diesel heater, and we did a small build here to save our indoor table for our indoor meals. We have 3 seats. The middle one we can put it down, so we can easily go from the cockpit to inside without going out of the van, which is also cool. We have 2 sliding doors, and this is our kitchen from the back. We can easily access our tanks. It was an easy decision because we can easily take our tanks from here. The water tanks are 30 liters each. So we have 130 liters grey waters and 30 liters from the fresh water. Everything in the van is powered by a solar panel that we install on the roof. Our panel is 140 watts and we have an AGM battery installed in the van. The battery is 110 amperes. Sometimes we feel like it's not enough. Probably we will need to make a smaller plate in the future. So here in the back we have our not organized storage. Some boxes here, drone, the chairs. At the moment we have our dog's bed here, and we have our shower tank here. It has 48 liters to have shower here in summer. Water pump comes in. 12-volt sock here. We can have our showers here pretty much in the van. We have the extra tire inside here. We just put it inside. Whenever we need it, we unscrew it and we have our tire here. Extra places to store shirts and shoes, as we don't have a lot of clothes storage inside. This is quite a smaller plate we did. Here we have this small part where we leave our books, utilities also, and some other small things. Yep.
Hello and welcome into our Bumblebee. Let's have a look. The first thing that we have is our battery and our inverter. The inverter has 200 watts. The other side, we just have some storage, mostly hygiene stuff and random things. We also have in here on one side the connection from the heater. We have the warm air coming here and filling the whole van. A little storage for some extra things. Under the seat we have our connection for our table, which we have stored here. Added it later on, and it's really practical and we really love it. We can either sit here or then grab a seat from there and sit here also. We just have some additional storage, nothing special. Here we come to our kitchen area, some racks for our spices or plants or whatever. Then we have our sink here. We have to refill our water probably every 3 days, around that. We have our 2 stoves, which are both with a gas bottle. Here we have a little protection for the heat. And if we want, as we have 2 sliding doors, we can open up here and have some fresh air while we cook. Our cutlery, our mugs, pans, plates and all that stuff. We also have some extra storage for like cleaning stuff, additional chair with the table. Then over here we have our fridge. It is a 48-liter fridge. Our storage space for all of the food that doesn't need to go in the fridge. It's much easier to access and it also optimizes the space to store the food. And then under here we have our toilet. Yes, it's a chemical toilet that you have probably already seen. Super practical for us, pretty much have everything that we need. And here are also some plugs for the 12 volt. We decided to have a built-in bed. It's fixed, it's installed always like that. We sleep sideways, which for us works because we're not super big. It's probably 1.30 meters to the window. This way probably, I would say, more or less 170. On the walls we have material that is like to insulate from the sound, kind of carpet material. We got this material together with this. It's from recycled material, from PET bottles. In the same building we were working on the van. They had this company and they didn't need those parts anymore. And we said, why not use them for our conversion? We drilled the holes and we also used some glue to make it hold. We have here our 4 cabinets that are mainly for clothes. And then we have our 4 lights over here, which are also powered here. Well, we are pretty happy with them because they are quite strong. In the retrospective, probably we would install also something to dim the lights as well, to not just have the really strong light. This is our roof vent. It was one of the first things we installed. We just open it like that when we want some fresh air, and we're quite happy with it as it also makes the space a bit brighter. Over here we have our TV, works through internet. We don't use it that often, but we're quite happy we have it for some chilled TV evenings in the van, especially when the weather is bad.
As more as I know, as more as we travel, I find out that this is what I like to do. And at the moment we are working to be able to also work online in the van while we travel.
It's a big step, but yeah, just have the courage to do it, even though you maybe don't know anything about it. I didn't know and still don't really know anything about cars or so. But if you really want it, maybe it sounds cliche, but I think you will find a way. We were working mostly on the weekends. We didn't have like just 4 weeks free to do it. Maybe you start saving or watching videos and getting knowledge about stuff like electricity or how to build the things. And if you have that wish, then just find a way to make it possible, because it's really rewarding in the end.